big business here in Cape Coral, and we want you to give him a big round of applause. So welcome, Conservative Ant. Yeah, look at you. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing great, doing great.
I see some Patriot shirts out in the audience.
Yes,
Very
like
nice.
our family is over here. They're like, came just for this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
I think you were on our show once before when we were at Margarita's with Jason and Jacinta, who are good friends of yours.
Yeah. It was during Hurricane Ian.
Oh, that's right after Hurricane Ian.
Well, I'm going to
Or
rock
before.
it back a little bit. You and I met a while back.
Oh man, I was much bigger then.
No,
Yes.
that's not why I bring it up. I had to look at the
No, I'm bringing it up.
We met at Doc Ford's when Governor DeSantis was down to talk about the money that he put into the Everglades and about vetoing Senate Bill 2508. And that's where we first met.
You're right. Yeah.
I mean, and you were popular then, but now, wow,
What
you
is
have skyrocketed. What is up with that?
Yeah. I mean, it just really getting involved in the community. I love not only Fort Myers Beach, but Cape Coral. Shout out to Cape Coral.
You've got like millions of followers, though. They're not all right here.
How did you start? Like, give us the rundown of how you started doing the whole social media thing.
You know, I lived in Illinois. I grew up in right outside Chicago, and COVID-19 hit, and so I just started seeing some inconsistencies with our government. So really, it started as anti-government because I was mad that they were getting haircuts and doing all the things that we couldn't do. And I was like, wait a minute, this isn't fair. Why are they doing this and we can't? So I started going online and making videos, and then here we are.
Yeah, and now tell us about the different platforms you're on and which one you use the most and how many followers you have on each one.
So I got banned at 1.2 million followers on TikTok recently.
Why'd you get banned?
No reason, no rhyme.
Yeah, they never tell you anything.
Yeah.
Wow, what did you do to get banned on?
I just beat up my phone a lot and talk crap. I don't know. I just, and I just keep going. I mean, I started again, but I think Instagram has really pushed my and Facebook.
Yeah.
Has pushed all of our content. I think
more than
a lot
any.
more. I don't know if it was ever since the meeting between Mark Zuckerberg and Trump, but
yeah. Do you find?
Let me just ask. How many phones do you go through? Because you seem to be pretty abusive to phones and hats.
Yeah, I just got a new phone yesterday.
Really?
Literally just got a new phone yesterday.
What do you mean he abuses phones?
I beat up my phone.
He beats it up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. The last one really took a tumble. So
tell us how many followers you have on each platform.
Okay, so I'm almost at 1 million on Instagram, and then I think I'm at like 600,000 on Facebook, which I don't push as much, but I have a lot more lately. And then I'm at 500,000 on.
Dude, how do you do the video? Like you're doing a video, and then there's another video in your picture. Is that some kind of software?
Yeah, so I'm horrible at editing, just so everybody knows. That's why I just get mad and beat up my phone. But the TikTok editing platform gives you the option to do that. So I always start with TikTok, and then I scrub the video and then post it on other platforms.
Oh, okay. So you're not doing it live. You're doing these recorded. No. I gotcha.
Yeah, well, I'm watching the video live with the green screen, but I can only find the green screen option on TikTok.
I see. I have no idea what you just said, but it works. It definitely works.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
I just want to ask, before all of this, like what were you doing?
I was in corporate retail. I was a manager for Men's Warehouse since I was 16. Well, not a manager at 16, but I started when I was 16. And then I got into Verizon. I was one of the top sales guys in our corporate office for GPS tracking and dash cams. And then when they closed us in Illinois, I really started to kick up that social media. And then I left.
Did you always have an interest in politics, or did it just start?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I think I woke up more so during COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did go to broadcasting school. I wanted to be in radio.
Oh, no
and TV.
kidding.
Yeah. In 2015. And they actually told me that I had 2 conservative views. And if I didn't loosen up, whatever that meant, that I wouldn't make it on like WGN, NBC, ABC. So I was like kind of bummed about that. But I just continued on. They called me last year and asked me to go back and speak to a class.
Who did?
Because I Illinois Media School.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because I was an Illinois Media School alum, and I'm doing so great. And I was like, no thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm out.
No thanks. Yeah, of course they want a piece of your action now. So you make money from all the different platforms, right? Now, Facebook just changed their revenue platform, which I think probably benefited you. I mean, before that,
Yeah,
when they changed it, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, we had to kind of get creative, right? Because if we were going to leave our normal jobs, our corporate jobs, and we had to do something, we're going to sit home and make videos all day. It's like, what do you do? So we really came and like struggled because they weren't monetizing, especially conservative creators, but nobody really. And then they kind of bumped that up because people were actually making content, and it has to be quality content,
For sure.
by the way. But yeah, so besides that, I do have a few companies that sponsor me as well.
Right.
And there's super pro America First companies. They're either
Right.
veteran owned or operated, or they work very closely with the community. So
Would you say you're?
Aren't you doing something with insurance?
America First
First,
Healthcare, yeah.
Would you say the majority of your revenue is from the platforms or from the sponsors?
I would say probably the sponsor.
Yeah. So, most times when you talk politics, you piss off half the audience. I mean, maybe not so much in Florida as other parts of the country, because
Right.
Florida's a lot of Republicans live in Florida. They like free. They like free in Florida. For some reason, people like free.
Right.
So, but it's never been an issue for you. I mean, you're
You know-
totally Trump.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think it's because I kind of take it at like, I soften the blow with comedy a little bit,
Yes.
and that's just my personality.
Right.
And listen, both sides are wrong on things. So everybody's free game. I go after the right, I go after the left. The left does a little wild stuff more sometimes, but all the time. But yeah, so I think it's just because I've always made sure that I kept my genuine personality throughout the entire
You're
thing.
funny.
So
You're funny.
when people meet me in person, I'm the same guy that I.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
Right, right.
It's like, I don't mean to get political because it will piss off half of our audience, but it's like the whole ballroom thing. I can't believe how jacked up people are that he's building a ballroom. Like, I would like for the White House to have a nice ballroom
Yeah.
so they don't have to have parties in a tent.
Well, the people who
anymore.
are mad are going to end up at that ballroom at some point. That's
Yeah.
what's so funny about it. And they're going to gladly eat a
That's right.
$150 steak
Right.
and not say a word.
Right. Right.
You're never getting invited, by the way.
That's okay.
I'll
I'll be
invite you.
dead soon. So
You take him as your date.
Yeah.
so you started this company, this business here in Cape Coral. What you're doing so well? Why start a business?
So I'll give you a little backstory on Official Patriot Gear. So actually, the founder of Official Patriot Gear is a very good friend of mine, and he is out of Rexburg, Idaho. He's all about family, protecting our Constitution, God, family, country. So I became a brand ambassador with them about 3 or 4 years ago. And I really just embodied the brand, and I was wearing the clothing a lot. I loved it. And then they started doing stuff with veterans, so I got behind that. And they opened their second store in right outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. And he said, people walk by the store every day and they're like, does conservative aunt ever come here? And he said it happens once a week. And I'm like, come on, really? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, in Sandy, Utah? Like,
Right.
it's a Hallmark town in the middle of the mountains. It's absolutely beautiful, but who would think, right? And it's all Mormons, and I'm gay. So I was like, how many people really will come out?
Wait, what? What did you say?
They're
Sandy.
Mormons.
Oh,
You know that. We have family in Utah. We're very
But
familiar
they're
with
so
No, that's
nice.
not what
They're
I'm-
so nice. They're so nice. So anyway, so I did a meet and greet at the store, and it was absolutely amazing. I met the most amazing people in my life. Hundreds of people came out to the store and showed their support. There was even a Trump parade that emptied out into the mall parking lot and showed their support. So before I left, they said, we really would like you to kind of carry the torch. Like,
Wow.
we want patriots we want to pass the torch. Before we were talking about that with Charlie and Erica with pass the torch, right? Carry the torch. Actually, one of our shirts.
yes,
Carry
it
the
is.
torch. We want to pass the torch to you. Would you want to run your own store and own your own store? And I'm like, God, I haven't been in retail in years. I'm like, I got to talk to my other half. I didn't even finish my sentence. He's like, yep, let's do it. I'm like,
Wow.
all right. I mean, what better than not only Florida, but Cape Coral is such a tight-knit community. It really is. It really is. And it reminds me a lot of the town in Illinois that I grew up in. It was a very suburban town. We all knew each other. It was big but small. And so I was like, yes, I want to invest in this community, be part of this community. I want to bring a place where people can come and just, they don't have to buy a shirt. They can just hang out if they're having a bad day. It happens every day. So we're a safe space for veterans with PTSD and also our first responders.
Nice,
So
nice.
we do, thank you. Yeah. So we do First Responder Tuesdays. We have snacks, coffee, drinks. You guys can come out, grab a drink on your break. We see officers come in all the time.
What's the location?
It is 2378, oh my God, Surfside Boulevard.
How many,
Unit 125. It's right next to B12.
how many square feet do you have? And
It's almost 1,800. It's a
1,800?
good size store. Yeah.
what kind of what are the product line? What did you put in there to sell? What do you got?
You got hats.
Yeah, so
shirts.
we have hats, t-shirts. We just got beard product, oil and cream. We have sunglasses, watches, kids clothes. We see some of our little munchkins here have the kids clothes on, and we're expanding to the line more and more. We have AR mags, so if you want to come in and get some cool mags, come in and do that too. But
Sweet, awesome. So, what do you have plans to expand, like to do more locations in different parts of Florida?
yeah, I think that the vision for the brand would be the next person that we pass the torch to has to be embedded in their community, and
Yeah.
they have to have that America First value to them. So whether if they don't have to be an influencer. I mean, if they're a veteran or a first responder, or maybe somebody like you guys who's really involved in their community, and they're like, hey, we live in the Panhandle and we think it would do great. We're like, great, let's set you up, get you ready for success.
And
pass the
it's
torch.
basically, it's more about loving your country than it is about loving a
is.
candidate or a president or something like that. And especially when you highlight the veterans and the first responders,
Yeah.
people will do many things. They'll give money. You can have fundraisers. And because I've said this a million times, and we said it last weekend at our fundraiser, when veterans go to war, they should come back and never have to ask for anything. Everything should be provided to them for free, always. They should never have to worry about health care or housing or, I mean, and the suicide numbers is insane.
That's insane. And we do a lot of different, so we do, it's called High Flight Heroes. So Patriot Gear from here all the way to Utah and Rexburg, Idaho, which I'm going out and doing an event with them in a couple of weeks. High Flight Heroes, what we do is we take veterans and first responders on excursions for a weekend. So we'll take them out to dinner. Last time we took them to shoot ARs out of helicopters in the middle of Bear Lake. It was super cool. They need that sometimes, that camaraderie, and they just need to be with their friends and their brothers and sisters and just kind of have a good time. And I want to say for any of our listeners, my listeners, your listeners that are not right or left or whatever, it's always patriotism over politics for us, right? You have to love this country, and you're a patriot. If you love the country, you're a patriot. If you're America first, you're a patriot.
100%.
Now, you said the address. What are the hours?
We are open from Monday to Saturday, 10 to 8, and Sunday, 10 to 6.
What final advice do you have for anybody that wants to be an influencer? It's not an easy thing. It does take work. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to put out good content, and you have to put out a lot of good content. So how do they do it?
If somebody would have told me 10 years ago that was a job, I would have laughed. I was like, no, come on. Like, what are you influencing? Shut up. I think it's important to be your genuine self. If you really, truly want to influence somebody, don't just make videos. Like, influence them by being a part of their lives somehow. So reach out and do what you can do genuinely. Like, don't do it for clicks. It was like, you see a lot of these influencers and they go out and they give somebody a sandwich and they're taking a video of it. And it's like, you didn't have to do that though. You could have just gave the guy a sandwich. So be your genuine self. And if you don't want to be an influencer, spread the message because it helps. It helps. You guys spread messages as candidates come out here. Sharing the videos and live feeds definitely helps.
Cool. Any final thoughts about the business and the country or veterans that you want to share?
I'm super excited for the business. We always have events going on. So I think we're doing a pet adoption right before Christmas called Home for the Holidays. We're going to be teaming up. So if you want to adopt a pet before Christmas.
Who are you teaming up with?
Lee County Sheriff was just in there today. I don't remember the organization, but I'll definitely put the flyer out once it's up and going. But But listen, this country is great. It's always been great. It will continue to be great. Just be involved in your community. Do things like this. Come and support local candidates. Make your voice heard. And if you want to make a change, really local politics means more than Washington.
Did you bring any hats to sell? Did you bring any?
I literally rushed out of the.
All right. I said to him,
owe
bring
you
some
guys.
gear. I said, bring some gear.
I was going to bring them gear too. I looked at the time and I'm like, oh my God, I'm still at the store. I have
That's
to be
all right.
at Hooked.
Big hand for conservative man, everybody. Thank you for coming out, brother. Good to see you again. Awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Enough?
No. You want me to shut you off? Just want to say thank you.